Alright, so I'm live now. And let's see here. I'm going to try to beat my score for Recordbuster. I'm not really sure how this is going to go. I've got all 5 of my runs left. I'm not even sure if I'm going to stream all of it or how much I'm even going to stream. But I'm just really going to pretty much get into it. I'll show you the team I'm running right now. Currently placed 125 out of however many people are playing this. Quite a bit. And I'm just doing difficulty 4 right now. And that'll be what I'm doing for all my runs. So I have Chigusa as a death unit. I have Tiona as a death unit. And my Chigusa basically has Hermes on her to decrease magical resistance of Reveria to make my magical units hit harder. And then Tiona has Mikoto on her to decrease magical output of Reveria. That way she deals less damage to my team. And then I want them to die because those units aren't very high limit break. I mean, Hermes is, but he doesn't give that high of defense. So I'd rather have better units that give better stat boosts to my team and just kill those two off. So I'm using basically Honor Lifia, the new Summer Lifia photo, and then the Ryu there on the end. And then the assists I'm using, which I'll go over. I'm using Honor Hestia mostly for her stats. She's going to be boosting my magic by 369 and defense 385 because she's max limit broken. Seer I'm using because she'll help get my special faster. And then for the same reasons, big boost to defense and magic. 364 for magic, 284 for defense. This Hestia I'm using for the increased, obviously not physical resistance, but guard rate to stack with her guard rate on her heal. And then the 405 defense, which is huge for my healer photo. And then the 313 magic attack helps her heal even more. So those are good stats. And then Ryu has the new Aina on her that does minus 15 water resistance. And that has 360 defense and 305 magic. So once again, just put higher max limit broken units on them for bigger defense and attack stat boosts. And the reason why I have that Aina on Ryu instead of my water-based magic Lafia is because that Seer actually gives a bigger attack boost. And since that Aina is going to basically debuff the enemy anyways, it doesn't matter who she's on because she's going to be debuffing the enemy anyways. And I'd rather have a unit that gives that Lafia a higher attack stat, since the debuff isn't going to matter who it's on. And I have auto battle on. I really hope that didn't screw me up. Although I'm pretty sure it did. So I do my boost for my first turn. My attacks that'll boost both my Lafias 75% of their magic. Then I go to Immolation because that basically decreases the magic resistance by 10%, which will stack with that Hermes, and it stacks with that water resistance magic debuff. Right now it's negative 15%. So that stacks all together. So the magical, basically my Lafia that's water attacking is going to get an extra 20% because she's getting the 10% from 15% from Hermes, 10% from, or yeah, 15% from Hermes, 15% from that Aina, and then an extra 10% from this Lafia doing that. So those two stack together, and then this Lafia, I'm just going to do her high attack. Then I'm going to debuff magic with Ryu, and then Photo I'm just going to attack with till turn 4. Then I'm going to do Laid Waste now that her magic is decreased, just to do damage output. I don't know if I'll explain this after I do it for one run. We'll see. After I explain what I'm doing. If I'll explain things again, I probably won't. I was supposed to heal on turn 4 and I didn't because I forgot that it autoed one round for me. So that's not good either. Let's try and reset like I played this the first round myself. There we go. And then I should have not healed there with Photo. And what I should have done, this whole run is messed up because they keep screwing up when I'm trying to explain things. What I should have done there was done her Voice of Popular Street to increase my healing. The round 7, and then round 7 I should have done Stellaris for Ryu to decrease the magic, and I didn't do that either, and I did on round 8. I've literally just been screwing up this entire time. Now I need to attack with Ryu, otherwise she's going to run out of MP. I think the other Lafia did get off her kindling. I'm not paying attention enough. Let me check. She did. Almost want to do Voice of Popular Street, but I think they might die if I did. Yeah, Ryu definitely would have. Thankfully I didn't do that. Or she might have this turn. I'm not sure she would have, but I'm pretty sure she would have. My highest crit with my one Lafia has been 200k, so we'll see how much damage I can output. Yeah, 102,000 without a crit. Not super great though. If I would have been able to get another special there, maybe I could have done something. But this is not going to be a very good score, at least not for me. Yeah, that's really bad. Alright, now I might not talk so much, but I'm going to try to focus on what I'm doing, not explain it so much now that I explained it the last time, even though I screwed up a lot and autoed the first turn. But we'll see. Hopefully my explanations from the first turn make sense and you can kind of pick up from it there. This Recordbuster is really interesting too. If you don't have that Onsen Mikoto or maybe Banquet Loki for increasing your magic resistance, this is going to be a really tough one for you. And those summer units are a must. They kind of did that negative 50% water to kind of make you want to summon if you didn't like the units already. Well, that's a wipe. That was a quick run. Oh. On to ticket number 3, I guess. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to beat 8,300,000. That was a really, really good score I put out, and I put it out the first day. Although, I've gotten a lot higher crits with Lafia since then. So, that makes me feel like I know it's possible. It definitely is, but, you know, it's just, everything has to work out just right. Also, I tried difficulty 5 and I got kind of close, but the last couple of rounds are just so rough. Because she attacks you so many times so hard. Even with like the 800-900 defense. And with the magic resistance down that I have, it's still just crazy. The discrepancy between how difficulty 4 and 5 is this time is just ridiculous. I wonder if there'll be another seasonal or like limited time banner in between now and Halloween. I don't think there is, but we will see. I mean, stranger things have happened. They can put out, you know, whatever they pretty much feel like. I was going to say, this run looked like it was going really well, and then she puts all my people to sleep. Okay, so she got the magic buff. You did not magic buff yourself. Okay. I'm probably just going to do this anyways, to give the other Luffy a bigger boost. And I messed up because I don't have a Stellaris left, which is going to come back to haunt me because I'm probably going to get killed by the super. Yeah, I really screwed up now because now that I don't have that 30% magic down, this is going to just really mess me up. I guess I'm really terrible at live streaming and playing because I've just been making terrible mistakes one after another. Left auto battle on. I screwed up a bunch of different turns. That's just a wipe. Screwed up a bunch of different turns. What else did I do? Right then, I could have had a really good run, and then I clearly used some MP that I shouldn't have somewhere. I didn't even realize that I was using, I must have used an extra Stellaris or something. I had to have used an extra one somewhere. She even got put to sleep, which means she would have saved MP because she didn't do anything a turn. So, I don't know what's going on. I'd just like to get one run where everything goes at least well. So which seasonal units are you all looking forward the most to? If you made it this far in the video. Because most likely this is just going to be added up to an upload on YouTube after. I've got a video up on all Monsterphilia. I'd almost have to look at it again. There are so many units that are out right now. Honestly, the game has changed so much since I did that guide. I did it when the game was like so bare bones. It was definitely much different than it is now. I'd almost have to look, because I could probably give you better advice now, because like I said, it's definitely changed a lot, but I've got a video up on that already, but I could definitely check some of the units out now and add like a comment and add it to it. If you want to leave a comment on that too, or leave a comment on this once it becomes a live video, then I can like pin a comment to that or a reply and basically add something to that. No problem. Now, hopefully, I live here, and hopefully, I get the 200k crit that I've gotten before. Actually, now that I say that, I think that Lafia on the end's gonna die, and that's the one that's gonna give me the 200k crit if she crits, most likely, or 180k. No crit. And she's dead. Oh, man. Well, I do have one run left, and I wasn't sure if I was going to stream that too or not, but I definitely think I will. Only photo left alive. I should have probably just quit out. 600,000. What a crit. Yeah, that's not a good score. Not for me anyways, unfortunately. Pretty shy of 8 million. That's the one terrible thing about Recordbuster, is that if you don't get that crit, and you get a crit one run, it's almost impossible to beat that run again, unless you get a crit. Because it just makes that much bigger of a difference, because your score is multiplied by whatever the multiplier is. Like for 4, it's 300%. 5, it's 500%. So you take that big crit, that's already like I said, that was 100,000 like damage, and it wasn't even a crit. And then if it was a crit, it would have been about 180,000. or 200,000, and then you multiply that by 300% or 500%, it just, the scores are so much different. Or you get those runs where the enemy gets the crit and then you end up having to just like quit out right at the start, especially if it's on your healer. So yeah, Recordbuster, there are just some times where like nothing goes right. Yeah. Alright, we should be good all the way up till our special. Hopefully I don't get put to sleep. I mean, I'll get put to, my two Lafias don't have anything on them, so they can get put to sleep. But hopefully it's after they buff themselves. I don't care if they get put to sleep as long as they do their 75% magic buff. The only person I have sleep resistance on is my healer, because that's who needs it more than anybody. Because if I can't heal, I'm just dead. She got the buff off, the other Lafia did not. Okay. That's fine, because she needs to do the debuff, so that's great, actually. And Photo's dead. I might as well quit out, honestly. I still want to see if this Lafia can get a crit. So I want to see if I can get my 183 or 200 crit and get it recorded and not just in a screenshot I send to my friends on Discord. But this is probably looking like a 5,300,000 or 6 million score, probably around there. Nope. Five runs and I didn't even get a crit today. Normally I at least get 3 or 2 crits. At least out of 5 runs. Yeah, right about 5,300,000. Well, that's going to be it. I'm pretty much going to end the stream now. I'm obviously out of Recordbuster tickets. I can't really run it anymore. I'll definitely take a look at that Monsterphilia Gate 6. I still need to look at what it is. Like I said, I cleared it. I still could go back and clear some of these. You can see like B's and C's. I cleared it like when the game pretty much first came out. But thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.